Hi my digital diary, welcome back to the Wave of Life. Today I am excited as every time to share with you another of our special take on the classic dum biryani. While you can find many versions of dum biryani out there in the internet, our recipe is by far the easiest and most delicious one you'll come to. Just as I said in our previous video that I'm going to share some detailed tips and tricks to make this amazing recipe, here I am today. So let's begin. The first and foremost, most important tip is to use fresh high quality meat. We've chosen beef for our biryani as it's our personal favorite, but you can certainly use other meats as well. Once you have your meat, it's time to add the spices. We'll be pouring all the basic biryani spices directly into the raw meat. And of course, we have a special spice blend that we've used in many of our previous recipes. You can find the full recipe for that on our page. We've used it previously on plenty of our recipes, but if you still need the recipe, comment below and I'll make another video on that. Also add salt, our homemade yogurt and the whole spices, and then marinate the raw meat with it. The meat doesn't look like much now, but after marinating it for some time, you'll see that the color changes, but the meat is still raw. Hard to believe, yes? And this is where the fun part comes. This is where we'll be adding our secret spice blend. I can't give you the full recipe here, but I repeat again. It's given in our page, and it'll take your biryani to the next level. Next up, we'll be chopping in some onions and then frying them crisp until they're nice and crispy. And this is what we call barista. And the oil from these fried onions is going to make the biryani so soft and tender and juicy. Just look at the sizzle. I loved looking at the sizzle when Mom put it in there. And then we'll go to prepare our rice. It's going to be a pulao styled rice. This classic pulao recipe is also present in our page. Also, if you can't find it, we'll say that again. But as we don't want this video to get too long, we're not going to share it on this one. We can see that the meat is now still raw but ready. The rice is cooked only 80%. And once the meat is ready, we'll layer the remaining fried onions on top, followed by the partially cooked rice. The heat from the meat will then finish cooking the meat to perfection. And this is how we're going to cook the dum biryani. Because the main theme of the dum biryani is that it's going to be cooked in close heat through conductivity. You can also add some green chilies for extra flavor and add more barista on top if you'd like. These are both optional, but it will enhance the taste. To finish it off, we'll be pouring in some milk. Milk with saffron and a generous amount of ghee. Then we're going to cover it with a lid and let it cook on high heat for about 10 minutes. Then switch it to low heat and let it slow cook for another hour. And there you have it, folks, our special easy to make version of dum biryani. When we're ready to enjoy it and the lid is taken off, I can't explain what amount of aroma spread around the place. Because, you know, on the other recipes we open the lid in the middle of the recipes and then the fragrance kinda gets out. But in this dum biryani, the theme is that the fragrance and aroma, everything remains intact. And so when it's open, it's just heavenly, both in taste and smell. And the meat is just awesome, so tender and so juicy, and also has a smoky flavor to it. And I can't explain how lucky I am to taste it.